Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we go through the basic computer skills, and I thank you for your time, and I hope by the end of this video you will have learned something. So today I want us to learn how to make a class report. Assuming you're a class teacher or you're heading an organization and you're told to make a report of this format. For example, here I'm acting like a class teacher. I have my pupils here, I have their marks. So you want to see how can you put the grades without doing them the hard way, like going mark per mark, subject per subject, student per student. We want to see can the computer help us to do that and simplify that work. So that's what we're basically going to be covering today, and we see how we can comment, find the total marks and average. So let's start with this. For example, for the total marks, we said last time there are two ways you can use: the function or you can use the formula. For today, let us use the formula. So total marks, basically that is sum. So we are summing. You're going to start sum from this to this. Okay, so you close your brackets, you say enter, so that is the sum. Then you come here and you double tap, put your cursor at the bottom corner, and then you double tap and you auto calculate the rest for you. Okay, the same applies for average. You just say equal sign average. Okay, then you want the average from this to this. Okay, close the brackets and then you say enter, so that is the average. Bring your cursor here and you double tap, so that is the sum, that is the average. Now let's go to the grading. This is the main deal for today. So for grading, you have to first insert your grading scale that you're going to use. Okay, so how do we put in the grading scale? That's what we are going to start with. So start. So you can say equal sign, you say if. Okay, put a bracket, then you see we are starting with math. So whatever figure is there, if that figure is greater than or equal to 90, that is going to be a D1. Okay, but you have to put those double quotes on the grade. For example, D1, you have to enclose it within those double quotes, so that will be a D1. You say comma, then if. Okay, so we are going to the next. So if this figure is greater than or equal to, let me say 75. Okay, comma, that is going to be a D2. Then you go to the next. If, so we are going to the next. Okay, so if this figure is greater than or equal to, let's say 70, that is going to be C3. Okay, don't forget those commas, please do not forget those commas. Then you go to if that very figure is greater than or equal to, let's put our next grade at 60, greater than or equal to 60, comma, that is going to be a C4. Okay, it's going to be a C4. And then if that figure is greater than or equal to, let's say 55, comma, then that is going to be a credit 5. It's going to be a credit 5. And then if that figure is greater than or equal to 50, it's going to be credit 6. Okay, and if this figure is greater than or equal to 45, that is going to be plus 7. And if so, you do that until you finish the grade. Okay, is greater than or equal to 14, that's going to be plus 8. If this figure is greater than or equal to, now this is our last grade, so if it is greater than or equal to 0, then that is going to be an F9. Okay, so you insert those grades, then you close your brackets. So you can see, so it sounds hectic, but you see that it makes work very simple, that you put in this formula once. So you see, and you can see there's a problem with it, so you come and check where might the problem be. So if you look closely, you didn't put a comma somewhere there. Okay, so as we said, the commas are very important. So you put in the comma and you say and it will work. So please don't forget those commas. Remember to miss it out, the grading won't work. So you come here and you double tap, and you can see it has already calculated the rest for you. Now coming to this, so after inserting your grading scale, all you have to do, you have to just come here, okay, and then you copy it. So you avoid it having to try to repeat every now and then, so you just type it once and then you copy it. So when you come to this, okay, so you already have our copied grade. So when you come to this, all we have to do is we are going to paste. Okay, so but this time we are going to grade English, so you come and see English is in the column of, so you just have to go on changing these two, just have to go on changing them to these. Okay, so since we are grading English, so we just come and we change all the P's, we change them to these. Okay, so you come, you change it to a D. So that way, that's all you have to do. You won't have to suffer again putting in the grading scale and stuff. Just come and you change the B's to D. So you change all of them and you see that you will be good to go. Okay, so when you're done, you say enter. So again, if whenever you see this, don't panic, you just look for where the problem might be. Okay, so this is not supposed to be there, isn't it? Okay, then you say enter. So it has already graded whether this is an F, and so double tap, it grades the rest. Okay, so you do that for science. Basically the trick is the same, nothing much. Okay, so you come here and you paste your formula, then you see science, it is in which row or column. So you can see we're dealing with F, so we are changing this to F. Okay, so you can see that we are done. Okay, so it has already graded. Come here, double tap, and you're done. Now lastly, so social studies, it is H, it is the same, so you change the B's to H. you're done. So you come and check where might the problem be. Okay, so I guess you can see that all we have to do is do some correcting right here. Okay, and then we change that to H, and we are done. So that's all about grading. Now in case you want to insert a comment and stuff, basically the trick is the same. For example, let me insert a comment for social studies. Okay, assuming I want to comment. If I want to comment, what do I do? Do I have to retype? No, just come. Now all you'll be changing, you use the very formula. Now we'll be changing the comments. Instead of video one, you say what you want. For example, if the person scored 90 in SST, I want the comment to be excellent. Okay, for this one I want, let me say very good. Let's say good. Then for this you can say fairly tried. Yes, you can say try harder. So you can tell him to get serious. So you can say you can do better. Okay, and then for this one you can say double your effort. So after that you can see the comments already come, so you don't have to keep commenting. Comment at once, the rest will come by themselves. If some words don't fit, all you have to do this, double tap, and the report is good to go. So please don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. See you in the next video.